Hi friends, Michael and Vanessa here. We just wanted to give you an update as we end week 6 and just give you some insights about what's been happening.
We've seen Israel continue their ground operation in Gaza, really focused on identifying Hamas's headquarters underneath the Shifa Hospital in Gaza City. The U.S. has confirmed this is Hamas's headquarters, and the Israeli troops have surrounded the hospital, first making availability for the babies, the premature infants, to be able to make their way, evacuate, donating incubators to make their way to Egypt, really trying to preserve life while trying to dismantle this network of tunnels underneath. Unfortunately, as the Israeli troops took the hospital, we saw most of the Hamas leadership has already evacuated. The hostages we thought were being kept there. There's evidence they were kept there, but now they're not there. And now Israel's believing that maybe during one of these humanitarian pauses, the hostages were taken to the south of the Gaza Strip. So we need to keep praying for the hostages to be released and rescued. When we were down on the Gaza border last week, we got to put these life-saving vests on these soldiers. We found out from some of our friends 30 minutes after we gave a vest, they ended up getting sent into Gaza. One person, not a believer, he had a vest on. 2 days later, he was in Gaza. He got shot up by a terrorist, and he made his way to his hospital, and the hospital said, the only wounds are in your arms and your legs. The vest has saved your life. And so we believe so strongly in this. We believe God's the God of miracles. He's doing amazing things. And just this week, we secured the funding to be able even to double the order of vests. So we're going to deliver more of these life-saving protective vests to soldiers on the front lines.
And it's kind of this hard balance where we're trying to grieve and walk through the intensity and the hardness of it while also seeing the miracles. I mean, I just attended a memorial this week with one of the soldiers that we knew, and you know, they had this memorial service at the gravesite, and then they went to the congregation, and even I spoke to the pastor, and he said, I've never had so many people who are serving in the army here in my congregation. And although the family is in deep pain, they are sharing about the light that their son held in his heart. And so we're seeing this grief, and then we're also seeing miracles. We're seeing God do miracles. I mean, we have a family right now that we're hosting up in Afik, in one of the areas that we're hosting families in, and they just had a miraculous moment where they left their home and they were on their way back just to pick up some clothes, and they stopped to get some food, and the father had 2 sons in the car. There was a siren that went off, and as he ran back to get his kids out of the car, they were coming back in, and right as they were walking through the door, there was a bomb that went off and a rocket that hit, and their car got demolished. And it was just in that moment where God had a miracle over their life, and they were able to be okay. And that night they were on the phone with our team saying, we need a place to go. So thanks to you, they have a safe place to be, and we're just so grateful that we can provide this together for so many people who are hurting and in need.
What's amazing with this family is they're just outside the zone that the government helps to evacuate. And so they were saying to us, thank you so much. You're doing more for us than even the government. And they were just so blown away by the love and support of so many of you from around the world. We also have launched our Hope and Healing Show Up and Serve trip, December 1st to the 8th. We already have several dozen people that have signed up, some churches that are sending people from their team as well. And so if you want to come, you want to show up for Israel in their time of need and actually serve in practical ways, we want to invite you to join us.
So thank you so much. We're so grateful for you, and we just wanted to continue to keep you updated here week in and week out, and just send you lots of love from Jerusalem.